A voice inside is knocking at the center of my chair, saying comfort is a coffin my soul has been assigned a quest. I was not sent here just to hide and then disappear, trying to polish up my image while I ride away in fear. I was never made to wither in the shadow of my fear. I was born to speak with heaven till the lost can finally hear. I know the cost of playing small and calling that peace. It makes a call and starve in silence while my comfort feeds the beast. I was not made to dim my light and call it being wise, not to stand beside my purpose while I suffer in disguise. There are wounds that need a witness, there are chains that need to break, and my heart will find its courage in the steps I choose to take. What I bury does not vanish, it becomes another weight, and this blessing left unused builds up pressure when I my fate. What was gifted by the Spirit was not given just for me, for a river turns to poison when it's cut off from the sea. Yeah. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to live. If I keep denying my heart's true song, then somewhere a weary soul keeps trying to stay strong. This light was never mine to hide, this breath was never mine to waste in pride. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to live. I have carried too much silence like a stone upon my chest. Watch the world grow heavy while I settle in a rest. But the truth kept knocking louder than the lies that kept me small, saying rise into your season, stand and answer to your call. I have seen what happens when a man denies his flame. He survives but never rises to the fullness of his name. So I choose the way to purpose over comfort's deadly grip. Better torn apart by truth than let my highest calling slip. I can feel the whole world leaving, I can feel the moment shift. I was never born to spectate, I was born to serve and live. Oh, so I refuse the false salvation of a life that stays concealed. There is no glory in a harvest that I never chose to yield. What is written in my bones did not come here to sit still. So I choose to stand in power and align my soul with will. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to live. If I keep choking my song, and somewhere a weary soul keeps trying to stay strong. This life was never mine to hide, this breath was never mine to waste in pride. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to. So I will not meet my maker with a full heart and empty hands, with visions left in ashes and excuses in the sand. I know the wound of silence, I know the sin of delay. A calling left unattended does not simply fade away. Let the fear be shattered, let the mask be torn in two. Let the fire in my spirit finally do what it must do. I was made to flourish, not wither, made to build, not stall, made to bear what I am given, made to rise and give my all. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to live. If I keep burying my gold, then I turn living truth into a story left untold. This life is not a place to hide, not a polished grade dressed up as being white. If I'm not sharing my gift, someone is carrying the load I was meant to live. So I am done with hesitation, I'm bowing down to fear. There is a river in my spirit, and it is rising now, right here. So I will open what was sealed, I will become what truth revealed. No more shrinking, no more waiting up, no more ignoring my soul's call. I am here now, fully burning, and I will give my